This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
So can we talk about the cage match with Jericho and Austin, you reckon?
They had a cage match?
They did on Raw here. And
okay. I thought we were talking about the Rumble.
Booker's going to slam the door on Austin to help Jericho get the win. And this is what leads to the classic Austin Booker T grocery store angle on SmackDown. I'm sure you've got a story about this. You got to tell us about it.
The story about this, I cannot repeat in public, but you talk about a shitload of fun with the Austin and Booker, the whole scenario. Remember the confessional with those guys on the build up where, Booker goes in the confessional and then there was a very attractive young lady that went in the confessional that Booker listened to. It was all those things of being able to sit around and think of some of the most outlandish scenarios to put people in and then just do it. And it's kind of like, oh, hey man, wouldn't it be good if this beautiful woman comes in and starts confessing and Booker's like listening and, so tell me more. and what'd you do then? And we put it on television and it was great. And then the grocery store match to me is just like a classic all-time cleanup on aisle 316. I mean, that's good shit. Milk and flour and cookies and frozen hams. What more could you ask for?
You did us wrong there. And he said, I can't tell you the story on air. So you got to tell us something here.
I can't. It was too much fun. But it was just some of the outtakes and some of the just the whole scenario of the grocery store match and the confessionals was 100% collaborative with talent and with crew, being there and somebody saying, oh, hey, look at this. What if we did that? And that was probably Vince at his best, where you just throw him into a situation and an environment and you go.
I don't know that
Vince produced that. Vince was out there doing most of that shit.
I feel strongly that saving money is important. If it's not something we worry about now, boy, we are really going to worry about it later. And I want to help you get out of debt faster and do it with cheaper monthly payments. I'm talking to you if you're in a 30-year loan. Now is the time to take years off of your loan. We're routinely helping our listeners cut 5, 10, even 15 years off their loan. And you can do this without perfect credit with no money out of pocket. You've just got to start at SaveWithConrad.com.
I thought it was awesome.
I don't know that you know this, but they're using the flour and all that in the grocery store. And there was a theory for years that, I can't believe I'm saying this out loud, but this is real. A lot of wrestling fans online believe that Booker T's penis came out of his pants during this match.
What?
Yes, it's real. And I can't believe we're even addressing it, but apparently the reality was Austin had his elbow in that area. And so most of Booker's covered in flour, but there's a portion that's not covered in flour. And as it's flying by, a lot of people are like, oh, that's Booker T's gimmick. And it wasn't, but there was a theory up until a few years ago that, yeah, Booker T's ween was out on aisle 3.
I've never heard that.
So you said Vince McMahon produced it. You got it. So you were saying Vince McMahon helped produce the grocery store fight. What can you tell us? What was his instruction sounded like that day, do you think?
God damn, pal, let's have some fun. Booker, is that your penis? No, I've never heard that. By the way, I have never heard that.
Dude,
ever.
Throw it in your Google machine right now. Just type in Booker T penis grocery store. It'll be everywhere.
Hang on. How do I get back to that thing?
Just Google? How do you get to Google?
What now am I Googling?
Booker T penis grocery store.
Dude, I can't even believe that would be in my search.
I was wanting to see if you'd really do it.
Yes.
It's everywhere. Look. There's a whole theory, dude, and we're finally talking about it, and people have broke this down more than they did the JFK film, dude. It's just the line from his elbow. Like, it's clearly just Austin, but man, people really wanted it to be something else.
Yeah, I mean, it's a mark in his elbow thingy. How could he's wearing pants?
Well, they thought it came out somehow. Clearly it didn't. It's just where there was flour on his pants, and then there's a mark where there's no flour, and that's where Austin's arm just was.
Right. For anybody that ever subscribed to this theory, you have way too much conspiracy on your hands.
Somebody was having some of those left-handed cigarettes and watching the show. It started like pointing at the TV like Leonardo DiCaprio in that meme. Wait, that's his penis right there. I can see it there. Wrestling is weird, dude. Tell me about the shoot, god damn it. You don't have to give me the one story you won't give me, but you can give me something.
Crazy.
How much did it cost? What do you think it spent? Was the grocery store owner pissed? Was Vince happy? Did Austin and Booker have fun?
God, I think everybody was ecstatic. I think the grocery store guy was ecstatic because we cleaned his grocery store for him.
Yeah.
Bought a lot of groceries.
A lot.
Yeah, it was a hell of a bill. I think everybody was ecstatic with it because it was one of those, it was kind of a minute, in some ways, idea that became, I think, in so many ways, classic. You know, that's a classic moment in WWE time. The grocery store fight with Steve and Booker.
It's a classic moment for sure. In a moment like that, where the guys are just totally doused in groceries, is there an opportunity? Were they able to shower there, or do they have to ride back to their hotel covered in milk and flour?
Came back to the building.
Crazy.
They don't have showers at grocery stores.
Some of them might have
at Home Depot.
Okay, listen to you.
Goddamn, I'm gonna do this fucking rain shower over here. Hey, Buck, y'all try this sumbitch out. Nah, man, I'm good with the thing. It's got extra. I took the thing out of it, so I got extra pressure. There was a Russian over there selling shower heads. The fuck? Grocery stores ain't got showers, Conrad.
Well, I didn't know if the owner had one.
Well, ain't no owner. Why? The owner in the middle of the day is going to be there like, oh, well, I've been grocerying all day. I'm going to take a shower.
A lot of
No, man, grocery store owners go home to bathe. Everybody knows this. Dude, I live next door to the Food King guy that owned the Food King. Here, God, this is weird.
Let me ask you this. Does Vince McMahon have a shower at WWE HQ?
In the gym, yeah.
But no, wrestling company owners don't have showers. Wrestling company owners go home. They go home to shit.
There's a gym in there.
How do we know what's
going? There would be a gym, and there's showers in the gym.
So there was.
Here's the thing. You want to hear something weird?
I'm ready.
Okay. So when I lived in League City, Texas, God bless Texas. I lived next door to the Food King guy that owned the Food King. I think it was in Dickinson, Texas. Okay. So when we had the bad weather and shit, we'd have hurricanes. That motherfucker always had food. He'd bring it home from the grocery store because he had a grocery store. Then when I moved to Connecticut, the dude that owned this very house that I'm sitting in, was like a supermarket king.
Oh, that's right.
And owned like fucking supermarkets all over the place. So I think I know a little bit about fucking people that own supermarkets. They ain't got showers at the supermarket. They come home.
Let's
And I can tell you that some bitch that had this house right here, he's got a hell of a shower. My shower will fucking take anything off of you. Mustard.
What you had? You had mustard on you recently?
You ain't never had mustard on you?
How did you get mustard on you?
Eating a sandwich.
Oh, and it fell on your person, your physical body.
Oh, it got on my hand, got on my face.
Okay. All right. So you got in the shower to wash your hands?
Well, I was going in. Everybody showers after a goddamn mustard sandwich.
Is that all that was on the sandwich? Just bread and mustard?
Had a little turkey on there.
Oh, I was fixing to say, buddy, that explains a lot of WWE creative. If you're up there eating mustard sandwiches, like you're into
don't knock it till you try it.
So
I've had mustard and tomato sandwiches.
Well, that's
mustard and tomato. That's it.
That's because you grew up in the South.
Well, yeah.
I'm almost sad we have to switch gears here because we're having fun. Hell. On this same show, we see Vince McMahon and Booker T. They're shown together in a skybox. Was Vince already invested in making sure that Booker got over? When do you think Vince was really sold on Booker's going to be one of my primetime players?
You know, I think that Booker from day one, in a lot of respects, maybe because Booker was the last WCW champion, maybe I think in the whole, when you look at WCW and you look at that in its whole, Booker was the only star that really came in at the time. And Booker was the guy that stood out and said, man, I'm not going to be denied. Let's go, motherfuckers. So I think that everyone recognized that and recognized that he's the guy. And was, you know, Booker was on top pretty much his entire run.
So let's talk about Austin. He's going to run in and Vince is going to powder. Briscoe's going to end up in the punch bowl, and Patterson is forced to look up May's crotch, which supposedly doesn't have any underwear covering it. Is this Brian writing this? I mean, I know Vince is loving it.
Oh, but please. This is Vince going, God damn, what if we did this? No, this is classic in the moment. Let's go have fun. And in the moment, sometimes on a lot of this shit, people think, oh, you know, write every single thing. Man, in the moment is where most of the best stuff is created.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.